What's up, Donna? Hey, congratulations on your step up. I think it totally makes sense that you're now one of the mods for Rich. I'm basically gonna say the same thing, but yeah, as soon as that was brought up, I said, yeah, that's an awesome idea. You definitely have earned it. As you know, there's a lot of people that come in, some like barely know the channel for 10 minutes, and they're asking, how can I be mod? And our answer has always been like, well, if you want it, we probably don't want you. You probably want to start implementing some sort of agenda that we don't know about. You sit down for a while, watch what's going on. Yeah, so when this came up, it totally made sense. I go, yeah, he's one of, it just totally makes sense for Donna. I forget exactly how long you've been watching the channel, but yeah, if anyone in the future, I know, you didn't come into this to be a mod. I know you didn't. And that's really the answer to this. Whoever wants to have the power to do stuff, they're probably not the right person. It's someone who just wants to get after it, to improve themselves, but also sees, as a result of that, what they should do. I know a lot of times people don't always have the power to help others, but at some point when you develop yourself, you kind of want to be there for others when they want to grow. In whatever way, like as you pointed out, it's not always physical. A lot of it's mental. It comes down to hardening the mind and I guess the spirit as well, if you want to consider it the same thing. But yeah, again, congratulations, Dono. And I totally agree with Rich too. Don't let this be a huge obligation where you're ignoring everything else, especially your own live streams. No. Just come and help out whenever you can, and learn to grow and be your own brand. And you're totally capable of that, and it will happen. It is happening already, but it'll happen to a much greater degree, and I think everyone will be better off for it. So again, congratulations. I'm sorry, I just can't see. Latricia Diaz, hi, how's it going? Welcome to my stream. I'll be doing some push-ups today. I came very soon, which is crazier for me, for sure. I'll just give you one example of someone, I don't care, we all know him at this point, but there's a guy about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, who came into Rich's stream, and right off he was like a really hardcore supporter, hardcore. And I believe that he got inspired by Rich. His name was Venom, Venom Affect, Venom in the Arena. He had a lot of different names. I do believe he got inspired by Rich, but there became a point where it almost sounded like he wanted to use Rich for his own purposes. Like, hey, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Let's get rid of this, let's get rid of that. And it's like, well, hold on. Rich is doing his own thing. It took him a long time to build his channel. And I've seen Rich kind of go different ways, sometimes a little here, sometimes a little there, but overall it's been organic. Some things have worked out, some haven't, and it's been growing at a good pace, and I think we've all enjoyed the journey, but there have been some times where people just kind of wanted to insert themselves and to some degree kind of buy themselves into this position. Like, no, that's not what this is about. This is not my channel, by the way. This is my channel, but I'm talking about Rich's channel. That's not my channel. And I think I can speak for him and say, yeah, that's not what he wants for his channel. Just kind of get in there and buy influence, buy an ad to, never mind. I'm going to use bad examples, but anyway, he's one example of someone that came in, kind of wanted it right away. To some degree, was campaigning for it, and said, no, that's not how you're going to get it. I think your example is going to be the right way, where again, it's not just for mod, it's to be part of the group and spread the message. I'm sorry, I'm kind of stalling out here. I see you're the only one here. All right, yeah, we can talk later. At this point in the stream, I'm trying to open up, and I got to get my push-ups out of the way. It's obviously Tuesday already. I wasn't feeling great yesterday. There was weather the day before that. I just got a little busy, so let me just get these out of the way. The goal is 1 145. Unbroken push-ups. I can fail any day, but I plan not to. I plan not to. And only one way to find out. I'll do them right now. All right, so here we go. Let me know if my form suffers. Donna, tell me the truth, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. How do you get mod? You want mod for this channel? I don't want to give you too many responsibilities. And I don't have a lot of traffic anyway. If you want, I can give you mod. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Hey, what's up, Courtney? Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. You're not going to say yes or no. Yeah, unfortunately, as you know, there's a bit of a delay, so I'm not even sure what that is about. Your comment, yes or no. Yeah, the plants are coming in well. It's been plenty of rain, so we haven't had to do much in terms of monitoring for bat health. But yeah, things are coming along. I'll speak more to that in a little bit. All right, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Whew. How am I feeling today? Like 80%. Not officially sick or anything, I've just been very tired. I took a nap earlier. It's supposed to be 30 minutes, it was more like 3 hours. So whatever that is, I can't use that as an excuse. Gotta get this done. I'm a little late, but I gotta get it done. All right. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. How are you, Courtney? How are things going over there?
Yeah, I don't tune in every day to you guys. I'm not even sure one more rep is streaming every day. But yeah, I heard your stories about getting robbed. There's some other story, I'm not even sure I understood it correctly. You were stuck in the waiting room at the doctor's office for 3 hours. Oh man. What do you guys have, if you know? All right, let me keep going real quick. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Oh, a baby's appointment. Awesome. Yeah, he left the door to his car unlocked. And something got taken. I remember that. That sucks. But life is good. That's a good way of looking at it. Life is an adventure, and that makes it good. All right, I'm gonna keep going. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Whew. You know, it's not too hot right now, but it's still sticky. And I know the last two times I said I'd do it indoors. I'm kind of regretting it again, not doing that. I'll keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 35 more. Life is good. Yeah, in my experience, even when life doesn't seem to be good, you're setting yourself up for something different, which ends up being good or better. So you always gotta, I guess a good analogy is here, like you're a boat. Cast your sail and see where the wind takes you. All right. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's been hot. And you guys probably had it hotter than me, or more humid. I think only early last week did we have the heat advisories here. I don't remember exactly. But all we've had since then is just thunderstorm warnings, basically every day. All right, 121, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I can't complain right now. I'm sorry, I can't complain about the doctor's office, to be honest. The kid with special needs had to have rapid response and wheeled out on a gurney. Yeah. Everyone is dealt a different poker hand. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. All right. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Hit that like, and I'll do a clapping push-up for you later. All right, last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit the light, guys. Whew. Hit the lights. You can do some, I'll get some clapping push-ups from me. And if you sub, you'll add to the pain next weekend. Be grateful always, yes. Even when things don't go your way, there's always a lesson. There's always something you can take away from that. And if you don't have that attitude, you're just going to be bitter all the time. Like, oh, that didn't go well. I lost this and this and this. I gained this and that. I learned this. Now I'll never do this and that. Gotta go with all that. I guess one thing one more rep and I had in common was we were doing a +1 daily burpee challenge. And it seemed like that was going well for both of us. But in the end, you know what, +1 daily doesn't give you room for margin. If you get sick, especially stomach issues, it's really tough doing those burpees. So same thing happened to me, but earlier than 1 more rep. The lesson for me there is like, don't commit to daily challenges so easily. Or at least don't say you're gonna finish the whole year. If you do a time bound like 1 month, that's more doable. Yeah, so I've been gaining a little weight and I'm thinking I need to get back to the burpees. And I won't be doing it the same way, not a +1 daily burpee challenge. I'll probably tie it to my sub somehow. Just kind of make sure that it grows. And then if there's an unexpected growth, that I keep up with that. I should be able to keep up with unexpected bumps. And if I do some subs, that's awesome too. I get to relax for a bit. Yep. All right, if anyone's on, can you give me, could you give me the number of likes, please, so I can do clapping push-ups? Or Mary Lou, are you listening to this? Mary Lou, if you're listening to this, can you tell me the number of clapping push-ups that I got to do?
I just don't see it on this interface. I don't know why.
5? Okay. 5, and then I can always like my own stream, so I'm gonna do 6 of them.
I'm gonna try to do flying push-ups. Since there are only 6. Oh, there's a breeze. What were you 10 minutes ago? All right. Let me try these flying push-ups.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sucked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it.
All right, thanks, Mary Lou.
All right, I'm done with my obligation. If there's any, oh, what's up, Rich? Hold on. Wow, lucky you, yeah. And what's up, Robert?
Thanks for joining. You just missed some flying push-ups. I've never really done these before, so it might look terrible once I look at that. But I'll do one for you guys, or 2. Just give me a minute. And you can tell me if they're 0 out of 10, 10 out of 10, or somewhere in between. Just tell me how it is.
Be the buffalo. Be the buffalo. All right, I'll check later, I can't see. Let me just do a couple of flying push-ups. 1. 2. I'm sure that sucked. The headband is cool. Oh yeah, I need headbands.
I sweat a lot, and it's over when it gets into my eyes. So I don't know why Rich doesn't do that. You don't have to get a thick one, Rich. A really thin one works too.
You can put it anywhere you want, like over your eyebrows or up here. Is this challenge getting easier? I mean, I haven't been getting too many subs, so I've been around the same. In fact, I think 3 weeks ago I messed up and I did it like 15 extra. I gave 5 early and then messed up along the way. What would make it harder is if I pay attention to form, but there's enough of a delay here. I gotta be looking up that it's just not feasible for me to monitor my form. Hold on, what does that say? Your hat is your headband. Yeah, I could do that too, but these are better and they're cooler, like Courtney said. All right, any last questions? If not, I'm gonna head out. And I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Remember, add a sub and you'll add to the total next weekend, every weekend thereafter. Have a good one, guys.